Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Vewior electric spin scrubber. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here it says digital display screen, 2 by 2000 milliamp hour batteries, adjustable angle, 5 replaceable brushes, 2 spin speeds, extendable and detachable handle. So let's get this open. So here we have a mesh bag to store the brushes. This looks like a brush head here. It's a brush. We'll look at the brushes in detail in a minute. Another brush. Cleaning pad with foam. Brush. This charges with USB Type-C. Here we have the spin head, part of the handle, and the extension. So I think that's all the parts. Let's take a quick look at the manual. So you want to read through all this, but here are the stats. So low speed is 450 RPM, high speed is 550 RPM, running time is 90 minutes, charging time is 4 hours. The angle adjustments are 90, 135, and 180. And this shows the different parts again. This lists the different heads and gives suggestions on what you could use them for. This talks about using the extension handle. You want to make sure the switch is in the right orientation, so it's secure. This talks about the brush head assembly. You press it on the end. To remove it, you pull it off. Again, it charges with USB-C. We have a display to tell us the battery charge level. It says please charge for 10 hours before the first use. This talks about the low and high speed. So you want to hold down the power for 1 second to turn it on and hold it down for 2 seconds to turn it off. You give the power button a short press to switch between modes. Now it says in the low speed mode, if it starts to stall for more than 3 seconds, it will kick into high speed. Once the stall is over, it will go back to low speed. This talks about telescoping the handle, angling the head, as cleaning tips. So it recommends different cleaners. Now you'll want to rinse it and probably even let it air out between using different types of cleaners, especially ones you're not supposed to mix. And it has some troubleshooting. Okay, let's get this put together. So let's look at this handle here. Looks like it can go in. So you have the shortened version. I'll measure this. Now these lengths are going to be different depending on what head you have on, but that's about 23 inches. So that's about the 2-foot mode. Take that off there with the extension. That's about 37 inches, but we can take this, push it forward, pull it out, and that's at about 42 inches. Boy, that's really nice. I'm 6 foot tall, so if I were to use this to clean the floor, it's nice that I can extend it so I don't have to lean over and hurt my back. And then this head, we'll press in this button. We can angle the head, so there's 90 degrees. And the other angles. Let's try fitting a head on here. Here's a brush head. We'll put that on. Okay, let's check out the control here. We'll hold down the button. So it's currently at 43%. It's kind of hard to see with this light on. And here's the charge display. It shows how many minutes are left. Now if I press it to turn it on high, we can see it turns to red. Press it again, it turns to blue. Hold it down, turns it off. And then this is rotating. Should put a brush on there, I guess. That's the low speed mode, the high speed mode. Low, high. Let's watch it kick into high speed mode from low speed mode. So I'll turn it on. I'll stall it a little bit. Okay, so now it just gave it more power. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. I don't recommend doing that, but I did want to demonstrate it on my bench here. Now the batteries in this part, you can charge this with a USB charger, so you can use a phone charger or a wall charger with USB. We'll open up the port on the back. I'll plug in there. And we'll let that charge up. Let's look at the other heads in a little more detail. So here's that rounded head, pointed head, and here's that hook and loop one. So we can put the foam on there. Or we can put this pad on, like so. So as it said on there, you could use this to do something like a clean a window. And it has that mesh bag to put these in, so you could store it in here and then hang that up and let the brushes dry. So I'm going to let this charge up and then we'll test it out. Okay, so I have some dirty bathroom tile here. Let's test out the scrubber on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray a cleaner on it. And now we can use the scrubber. So that worked very well. You can see it was really dirty in the grout here, but that's all cleaned up. I kind of used the edge of the brush to get in there. Looks like there's a little over here too. Let's hit that real quick. And I was just doing this on low. I'll turn it on high, but it didn't seem to need the high mode. So I'm having trouble getting that little spot right there. Let's put a different tip on it. So here I have the pointed tip. Now when you're using a smaller tip, you might want a little more speed. So that worked out nice to get into that tight corner. Of course, the final step will be to rinse that off. Let's do one more test here. I have a sink, spray it down. And here I'll use the curved brush. There we go, now we can rinse that out. And it's looking much cleaner. Okay, here I'm out in my garage. I just wanted an open space where I could show this easily. But I'm 6 foot tall and this is fully extended. And this is the position it's in when I'm holding it. So I could use this here to clean the floor. Like so. So that's the Vewior Cordless electric scrubber. I really like the configurability of this. You can have it short with this handle on it, or you can put the extension on it, and then even then you can extend that. That makes it convenient for cleaning things up high, like if you're cleaning a tub surround, you might just want to hold it like this. If you're cleaning lower in the tub or a bathroom floor, you might want to put this on it. Same with if you're cleaning a kitchen floor, you might want the full extension on it, fully extended. If you're cleaning kitchen sink, you can just have it like that. And it's also nice that it comes with the different heads on it, so you can clean different surfaces. As I demonstrated, you could clean the round bowl of a bathroom sink. And we also have those other pads there. You could use that, it looks like kind of a microfiber. You could use that to clean a floor. So I just went over a couple examples, but there are countless uses for a scrubber like this. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.